In this video, I'm going to share how I learn Chinese. This is a good video to watch if you want to learn English or another language, but you are very busy and don't feel that you have much time. So, I'm not a complete beginner at Chinese. I used to live in China, but since I came back to England, I've not really been having lessons until this year. When I lived in China, of course, I had time and I had people to talk to, so I learned very quickly. Here in England, it's very different because I am a time-poor language student. And because of that, it's very important to me that I enjoy my study. I don't want to feel like, oh, I have to go and study Chinese now. That's not how I want to feel about it. I want it to be something I look forward to and really enjoy when I'm doing it. So for me, the best approach is using graded readers. I think they are a fantastic way to learn a language, and that really is kind of like the foundation of how I study Chinese. So my graded reader is a collection of short stories, and what I do is the first time I read and I just look for the overall meaning. I don't care if I don't understand everything. You don't need to understand everything the first time you read or listen. It's not necessary. So the first reading, or maybe the first listen, because I also have the MP3, I'm looking for the overall meaning. After that, I go through the story again and I look for all the things that I didn't understand. They could be characters that I don't know, they could be words that I don't know, but I really try to find those places where I didn't really get what was happening. The other thing that I look for is patterns in the language, grammatical patterns. And this is something that I think most language learners could do more of and could do better, because it's not enough to learn vocabulary. When I lived in China, I learned a lot of vocabulary. What I'm realizing now is that actually I didn't develop my grammar enough to be able to say what I really want to say. So I look for patterns, as many as I can find. Once I've done that, I put all the patterns of new language into my review system. So I've got a review system. I use a Lightner box, but you could use Anki or Quizlet or anything that works for you. It doesn't matter. And I aim to do some review maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I don't do it every day. And that's really it. That's my learning system. I listen to my graded reader as well, so I can do that when I'm cooking or when I'm cleaning. Sometimes when I'm walking, I do some listening. But everything I do is based around extensive listening and extensive reading. And then once a week, I usually have a lesson, so I get some speaking practice in my lesson, and that's it. Now, I'm not working for an exam. I don't have any pressure on me. I don't have a deadline. I don't really care. If I was studying for an exam, probably my focus would be different. But if you are a general English student who doesn't have much time, this strategy of extensive listening, extensive reading, finding patterns, putting them into a review system and regular reviewing will be enough to keep your language growing. My name is Sarah. I am an English teacher and language anxiety coach. I help people overcome the fear of speaking and using English. Thank you for watching.